Okay, so I'm going to show you how to use Pixlr and upload your photo, your drawing, and create a picture in a drawing. So you're going to go to pixlr.com, pixlr.com, and then you're going to scroll down. You want editor. If you don't have the Flash, you have to install that. Open image from computer. You should have your flash drive put in here, your jump drive, so that you can pull up your image. Now I'm going to choose my background first. Okay, so this is my background. If I wanted to do anything then I could, but otherwise I'm going to then choose my layer and open image as layer. And now I have my image. Now you can't see my image because it is bigger than my picture. So I'm going to go to Edit Free Transform so that I can slowly bring that picture on top of my background. Okay. About something like that. All right, so now we have to get rid of the background. Just by clicking any of those buttons, it'll hit yes that you want to apply those changes. One tool that I find helpful to use in this program is this square tool, just to crop and delete things right away. And you just kind of select an area and crop it, just hit delete. The wand tool tends to freeze up things sometimes, so it's a little easier. Kind of get rid of stuff first. Another thing too that can be helpful is that your image a lot of times is just like really grayed and not bright. You can kind of, by adjusting the brightness and contrast, which it's not doing it. I need to click on something else here. So you got to get rid of that. Always check to make sure that you're on the right layer. Okay, so I'm going to do that again. That's obviously a lot, but sometimes that'll help for the magic wand tool. It makes it kind of white. It'll help, so then you can hit this wand tool by clicking on it. It takes you guys a long time. Just click on it and wait for the selection to come. Don't like keep clicking because it's just taking a while. Hit delete, click on a different section, and you can keep doing that. You can obviously go in with an eraser, adjust your eraser up in here, change the diameter, stuff like that. It's obviously too big. Okay, better. And you can kind of erase different things. See how it's not erasing? It's because I didn't click off of that. I know that's kind of irritating, but there we go. Now it works. Okay, so another tool you can use is the lasso tool. I actually prefer the this tool for a lot of stuff too. This is a magnetic lasso tool, but this one I think works pretty good because you can kind of just go along and click where it kind of changes things. If I wanted to zoom in, I could make this more helpful, but so I'm clicking around every angle basically. And then, so I'm trying to delete that area. So what I'm going to do is come back around to my start. I don't remember where there we go. Let's double click there. Hit the delete button, and it gets rid of almost all of it. I actually got rid of my little body there too. If you did mess something up, just hit undo, right? Actually, it didn't. Okay. So click off of that, get out of there. And then, there we go. So now I have my picture. If I wanted to change it, I could do that free transform again if I needed to make it smaller or bigger or whatever the case is. And sometimes what happens if you had brought in your drawing first and then you had that as your background, what you have to do is you have to actually you have to duplicate your background, because let's say I was going to get rid of stuff in my background, right? So I click on the magic wand. Oh, I'm not on the right layer, sorry. And I delete something. Okay, so like if this was my drawing and I was trying to delete stuff, and I went through and took all this time and did that, right? Well, what happens is that none of that becomes clear. Like if that was your drawing, you would still see white. So if you did this in the reverse, you'd have to duplicate your layer and then bring this background in front of your other one. Okay, so now I have this in the front, and then I'd have to re-delete that. So as you can see, my B is starting to come forward because I'm deleting all this other stuff, if that makes sense. So now, if you look at this, you can see, like, if I was to zoom in here, you can see how this is pixelated and this background is not. It's just white. That's the problem with that. So in other words, if you opened your drawing first, you have to duplicate your layer. Okay. But I don't want to do any of that, so I'm going to undo all this. Let's see, Control plus C. I can also just, hold on. I can also just get rid of that. And then I could bring in my other layer too, but anyway, let me back out of this. All right. So now that I messed this all up, let me get my background back again. There. All right, so I'm going to save this. Go for the highest quality here. And then you're going to go to Moodle. So students, Moodle. Find me through high school, art, wildlife. You're going to, right here, it says upload finished work. Add new topic. You have to enroll. Put your name. I just put like a period or something there. Upload my file. Post to forum. If you want to see your thing, there it is, right? All right, and that's it.